This section dives into the social and cultural factors that affected the relationship between Edom and Israel. We'll explore both the differences and shared values between these two nations, which, despite their shared ancestry, developed unique cultural identities. By the end, we'll see how issues like land, honor, and revenge factored into their ongoing conflict. Despite their shared ancestry, Israel and Edom developed distinct religious identities. Edom's primary deity was Qos, Qos, a god of war and weather, while Israel worshipped Yahweh, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. They both spoke Northwest Semitic languages, making communication possible and even fostering trade, but they diverged in daily customs and moral values. These cultural differences led to tensions and misunderstanding, with religious differences being particularly pronounced. While Israel emphasized loyalty to God, Edom's worship practices were shaped by other influences and other gods. The patriarchs Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob are key figures for the Israelites, and Jacob's twin brother Esau is the ancestor of the Edomites. Jacob and Esau's complicated relationship set the tone for the future interactions between their descendants. In Israel, God's covenant with the patriarchs shaped Israel's identity, laws, and social structures, while Edomites looked to their god Qos, associated with strength, protection, and vengeance. These religious figures and beliefs shaped both nations' values and influenced how they interacted with each other. In ancient Near Eastern culture, land was deeply tied to identity, prosperity, and divine favor. For Israel, the Promised Land was not just physical territory, but a symbol of God's covenant and blessing. In contrast, Edom's mountainous homeland of Seir represented their resilience and independence. Territorial conflicts such as Edom's refusal to allow Israel passage during the Exodus underscored the tensions over land, as both nations viewed their territories as extensions of their identity and divine blessing. These disputes often heightened the sense of rivalry between Edom and Israel. Honor and revenge were powerful forces in ancient cultures, particularly in the Middle East. For both Israel and Edom, honor defined social standing and informed relationships, especially with close-kin nations. Betrayals such as Edom's participation in Jerusalem's plunder demanded a response to uphold honor. The concept of revenge or retributive justice was common. Nations believed in holding others accountable through direct action, which often led to cycles of retaliation. Obadiah's prophecy speaks to this, showing that Israel expected God to uphold justice against Edom's betrayal. To summarize, Israel and Edom shared cultural and familial ties, but their differences, especially in religious beliefs, widened the gap between them. Land, honor, and revenge were highly valued, and these elements of culture added tension to their relationship. The book of Obadiah reflects Israel's desire for justice in the face of Edom's betrayal, which violated these shared values. Understanding this cultural background enriches our understanding of Obadiah's prophecy and the deeper motivations for his message.